As the stock market and the crypto market both woke up to a bloodbath today, the price of Terra Luna Classic is a little lower. Sitting right around that 16,000 point per coin mark, it is getting hit by the overall factors that are driving the market lower right now, and not necessarily anything that is Terra Luna Classic specific, which is good in a sense that, Terra Luna Classic is still doing fine. We've got a lot of proposals out there, and the community still seems to be tied together. But it's bad because, of course, it's extremely difficult, if not impossible, to buck the trend of the overall market. And right now, with what Jerome Powell said yesterday, crypto and stocks alike are getting hit very hard. Now, in this video, I do want to discuss a little bit about what Jerome Powell said, why we're seeing these prices lower. And of course, we've got some more. My goodness, man, we've got some more spending proposals out there. I don't know if Terra Luna Classic is in the building stages or the spending stages, but there's a lot of money ripe for the picking, and everybody is trying to pick it. So let's discuss it, and of course, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade gets $5 in free crypto. If you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges, where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, whatever you want to do on there, get some Terra Luna Classic and more, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they both offer rewards for the more active traders. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be careful with any of these centralized exchanges right now. It is just as easy to hold on a decentralized exchange. And we've seen what's happened with FTX and all of the other fallouts. Don't let it happen to you. Just, do your due diligence and don't let that happen to you. Let's talk about Terra Luna Classic related to the Federal Reserve, and then we'll jump into this proposal because I'm actually getting sick of all these spending proposals. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like we just want to spend money right now. Spend it, spend it, spend it. Might as well be burning it, but hey, we're going to be spending it. Anyway, let's discuss really quick what the Federal Reserve said yesterday and why we're seeing the entire market down, including Terra Luna Classic. So the basis point interest rate hike came in at 50 basis points, and that was expected. That was consensus. But we immediately saw a drop-off in the market and in the price of Terra Luna Classic, indicating that the overall market was a little bit more optimistic than the consensus that analysts were putting out there. And it seems as though the overall market was expecting the possibility of a 25 basis point interest rate hike and a even further slowing than what we saw. They didn't get it, and prices dropped immediately. Today, we are seeing a continuation to the downside in a very big manner. NASDAQ, the S&P 500, Dow Jones, down over 2%. Bitcoin back down to the lower 17s. Ethereum dropping down as well. Terra Luna Classic around that support at 16,000 points per coin. And it's on a variety of factors. One, continuation of yesterday's move. But two, kind of the, analysis of what Jerome Powell said during the Federal Reserve press conference. Now, what exactly did he say, and what does it mean for the future of crypto and for the future of the stock market? One of the key takeaways that I want to focus just for 1 minute here is that Jerome Powell said we are going to enter a significant period of slow growth. Now, this significant period of slow growth leaves it open-ended and indicates that it may be years that we face high inflation and years that we face high interest rates. And if we're facing these for years, he is indicating that the economy, the stock market, the labor market will not and should not see robust growth for a significant amount of time. Now, significant is not going to be 6 months, guys. It is going to be longer than that. So what this boils down to, just to simplify it as much as possible, is that we shouldn't see a V-shaped recovery in the stock market or the crypto market, meaning we bottom and immediately go up. So that tells us as investors that we don't necessarily have to worry about timing this dip perfectly, or that this dip is going to immediately result in some sort of a rocket ship rise. It is going to be slow and steady growth as money remains expensive and investors kind of remain in those safer assets as interest rates remain high. So if you use this accumulation period to do just that and accumulate Terra Luna Classic, if you believe in it, Bitcoin, any stocks and companies that are beaten down in price and are some nice value plays right now, you will have your chance. You don't have to go in all at once. You can dollar cost average and continue to buy weekly, monthly, whatever you are comfortable with and whatever you're able to do. And as those interest rates begin to lower, as the inflation rate reaches that target 2% again, as the economy starts to boom, more jobs are created and so on, which could be years down the road, that is when you will see the reward. So guys, practice some patience right now. It is not going to happen overnight. And even Jerome Powell, kind of spooking the market a little bit, saying that it's going to take a significant amount of time. It's one of the reasons we're seeing Terra Luna Classic and the overall crypto and stock markets move lower again today. Now, I do want to discuss this proposal very quickly. The summary is allocating an emergency fund for situations that require immediate action. I'm not going to go through the motivation for it. The motivation is just to have another spend pool that we don't need the community's guidance on. So the proposal is, it is proposed to allocate a small emergency fund to an on or off-chain multi-signature wallet. This would be quite a small amount, for example, maybe $10,000 to $20,000. This is not set in stone just yet. Now, the emergency fund should cover expenses for the chain that are imminent and for which full governance process, these Agora post discussions, governance proposals, would take too long. This multi-signature wallet would also be funded by a governance vote, so that you would have to go through there to get it voted. Now, examples for using these emergency funds. Basically, they want to start getting these small community pools together, these small wallets together, and then growing these wallets so they don't necessarily have to ask you and I to spend the money. They will have access to these wallets, and they'll be able to spend them on whatever they want, whenever they want. In my opinion, there are some situations that might require immediate action that is paid for. Future projects developed as the community owned will need budgeting, so this can be handled by the normal governance procedure. Let us construct an example and assume that reopening IBC would have been a budgeted project. It would have passed governance and is paid by a milestone corresponding to the developers. In the final steps, there occurs a problem that was not budgeted and requires work that needs payment. Passing full governance again would delay things quite a bit, 7 days, right? And it would further hassle in explaining the broader community what exactly needs to be done. I don't understand why it's always a hassle to explain to somebody why you need $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000. It's not a hassle, man. It's not your money. And, you need to prove why you need that money. You can't just go into a company and say, you know what, man, give me 50 grand. And they're going to be like, all right, we'll give you 50 grand. No worries about it. Spend on whatever you want. Second example, a severe bug in the code is found and needs fixing. The emergency funds could be used to pay the development or maybe a bug bounty. Third example, community-owned decentralized exchange is built and at some time has temporary liquidity problems that would need an influx from these emergency funds here. Budget correctly. But budget correctly. Put it in your budget. Put it in your budget that if a problem occurs, you will fix it. The developers out there, they are really starting to rely on mass payments from the Terra Luna Classic community. If these guys are professionals, if they know what they're doing, they will budget for mistakes. They will budget for bugs. They will budget for all of this stuff. If you're having a house built and you go to the builder, they may have a little bit of a miscellaneous fund built into their proposal to build your home. But you don't expect them to come back to you and say, you know what, man? Yeah, I know we said it was going to be $300,000 to build your house, but now we need $400,000 to build your house. Yeah, I know we said it was going to be $400,000, but now we need $600,000 to build your house. Budget it in the beginning, and that takes away all of the stress of some emergency fund. It takes away all of the stress of having to worry about these issues. Just make sure you budget appropriately from the onset. I want to know what you guys think. Every proposal that you see about Terra Luna Classic right now, including the one that is currently passing or passed, depending on when you guys watch this video, that pays the Terra Rebels $150,000 to build that wallet that they've basically already built. So I want to know what you guys think about all these spending proposals. I'm actually getting sick of them. I want to know what you guys are doing. Down in the comments below, let us know. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope each and every one of you have an awesome day.